Hi guys, so as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. So because my servers are full, I need to start developing and redesign of a website locally. So I'm going to show you guys how I set up my local environment. I'm hopefully not going to crash for the third time that I'm trying to do this video. Let's see if this helps. So I go to something called localwp.com. I use local by Flywheel. Did I not? Yeah, I misspelled it. Localwp.com, and then I just downloaded the software, which is called Local by Flywheel. You can do it for Mac, Windows, and Linux. I'm not going to download that now. I'm going to show you guys how I install it. Then I open something called Local on my machine, and you get this little. So it's there, as you can see. If I clicked on it, it would open this up, which I already have open for you. Now, how you make a new website is you click the plus button and you give your website name. Let's just say George, and you don't have to change any extra settings because the way I'm going to export the website later on when I need to take it to the server, it doesn't really matter, but you could, if you wanted to, decide what you want to call it, where you want to store it, and stuff like that. I don't need to decide that now, so I say continue. Then I can choose my preferred settings, which are PHP 7.3.5 and the nginx web server with MySQL 8. You could customize those if you wanted to, and you knew what these were. If you don't, then it doesn't really matter because the way I'm going to export it, the server doesn't actually matter. So I've created the website already, and all I will do here is click the trust button just out of curiosity, and I'm going to say yes. So then it says trusted. Doesn't really matter, but I can now go into the admin of the website by clicking the admin button, as you can see. Let's see if this works. It says that it isn't, but I'm sure that it actually is. Let's just try it again. I haven't actually done anything to it, but let's try switching to Apache, for example. And then maybe that will help it. I don't know why it's having issues, but it shouldn't. All I did was do a default WordPress install, so there shouldn't be any issues. Let's see if this helps. I'm going to do admin again. Let's see why it's crashing. Talking about the WordPress admin bar, which is a bit weird, but okay. Let's try that again. Can I see the website at least? Okay, so I'm just gonna delete the thing and do it all over again. Hopefully that will help. So I stopped the site. I don't know what I did wrong. I wanted to save time, and in the end I just didn't. So okay, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna now delete the site. Left click, delete. Not how I planned it to go, but okay. So it says yes. I'm just gonna click new. I'm gonna call it. This has something to do with the name of the current site that I'm gonna import to this. I'm not gonna customize anything. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna add my details, which is basically my email, so that I don't do a username. I'm gonna put in a password that I know, and then obviously my real email, because when I do transfer the site, it should actually be able to send me emails if I forget my password and stuff. So I just do that. I wait for it to come up, and hopefully this time it will go without a hitch. So I close down whatever this is, and I just wait for it for a second there. I click yes. The message that comes up on my host file is basically what my antivirus wants to protect me, which is fine. But I should still be able to access the website either way. Just give it a second. Hopefully I won't crash before that happens. says that it's downloading WordPress. Let's see. It will actually do it for me. Seems fine. Let's try and access the site first. So again, we can see the site. I could have probably went directly to admin, but I'm not going to. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna import that website, but this is basically my development environment as is, and I can start working with WordPress. Obviously, one of the first things you would do is you would go to settings and save your permalinks to something like, and as you can see, it's got an actual URL. It says like, is it .local or whatever, and I would do this twice, I guess. So I would save this twice, and I would call it post. Oh, it's already done it for me, which is quite nice. Save and save again. Now the problem is I actually have to import an old website because I need data off of it, so that I can create it using a new theme and all that. This site's sort of broken, but I need the data that's on it, so I'm going to import this website at some point. For now, this is my basic development environment. Now I'll start installing plugins, themes, and doing settings. But this is how you set up Local by Flywheel to start doing local development.